Hello, everyone. This is day 6 review of the Topstep Combine, and this was Thursday of last week. This seems to be sometimes a recurring pattern. I have gone times where I don't experience this, but the typical pattern is I'm consistent. I have good days, positive days. That was a small negative day, but positive, small negative, positive, positive, positive. And then I have a daily loss limit day. And right now my daily loss limit is set at negative 1,000. So I am, my goal this week is to be aware of the triggers, the thoughts and emotions that have a tendency to lead me to a result like this. I think as this upswing happens, I start looking at more, setups and levels, and I start to overanalyze things, and it takes me away from the focus that allows me to objectively see the market. And then I get frustrated when I can't objectively see the market because it's like I'm holding on too tight and I'm trying too hard, and then I force it, and a day like this happens. So it's good to see this pattern play out over some time, and not just say, screw it, reset, try again, because that's not going to resolve anything. I think when it comes to resolution, we have to move through these times of discomfort and adversity and sit with it and really analyze not the market, but ourselves, and why, specifically for me, why I'm perceiving information the way that I am, and then why I'm taking the actions when I'm not in the most ideal mind frame to be trading. So I've built some things in my journal that I'm going to be focusing on this week. Like I said, it's going to be very focused on internal mindset, thought patterns, behavior patterns, and emotional patterns and dialogue. So these are the stats so far. I still held my winners longer than losers, which is good. I've been doing that consistently throughout the entire week. I'm just having too many losses in a row, which again is a reflection of probably not wanting to be wrong, not accepting what is, trying to make it right. So that's really what's holding me back. But it'll be fun to address it this week and really dig into, really catch it in the moment. I think in terms of process goals this week, I know it will feel good to catch that in real time and set process goals to change that and overcome it. Because I think the P&L will naturally fall into place when this pattern is resolved. So those are my stats. I'm not going to spend too much time on market analysis because, like I said, it's more in my mind. Typically, I know what is most likely going to happen when I am observing it objectively, when I'm not trying to prove anything, when I'm not trying to be right, when I am following my risk management strategy. And on that note, this week I'll be trading 2 micros as a default size, and I'll be adding to that position if it is at least 8 ticks in profit, which again is not a lot, but usually my trades don't last that long. And if I'm adding to a position, I have to be able to answer, if I was flat, would I take a position here? And then the other big thing I'm going to be following is a trading script that I say out loud before every trade. That includes what the market's doing, what I'm seeing, what my thesis is, where my stop is, where my target is. So that's going to be my main focus. The market's closed right now. From a longer term standpoint, 4-hour This is this month's volume profile. So we're putting in value here. We're trading toward the bottom side of this value area, this large value area. There's one here. We're trading kind of at the top side of that. If price comes down, I think there is a cliff at 52.60. If price starts to trade below that, I will look for additional sellers to come into the market. And I would like to hold that trade until 51.50. I also will be looking for a fake out, so a dip for liquidity, stop run, and then a continuation up. So I'm going to see how that plays out. Usually I can sense that in the moment. And when I'm trading my best, I'll trail my stop and not get overly greedy on a big move. To the upside, this is last week's volume profile, or this week, because it'll reset tomorrow. So once Monday hits, this volume profile will move over here. The levels that I've marked out to the upside are 54.03 and 54.21. It feels like the market overall is kind of coiling, and I do anticipate a bigger move outside of this range. So I think the other thing that kind of trips me up is when I'm expecting or anticipating a bigger move out of the range, and the market is not doing that. It's just range bound. So I need to mark that down and be aware of that as well. But yeah, we'll see how we open tonight and put in our overnight levels as the evening progresses, and then I'll be back tomorrow on live stream.